Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Bulls. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 down low. Here's Pippen, outside Durant, from deep, and the three-pointer goes.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a three, you know he's coming back at you.
James, a screen on Durant. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Just 5 to shoot. The fader. Chicago with a rebound.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Pippen. Outside Durant. Pass to Leonard. Over James. Shot by Leonard, no good. Here's Chicago now. Bryant, the pass to Wembanyama. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Now here's Bryant. The D's right on him. Shots blocked. They retain possession. And yep, it's good. Here's Pippen. Screen by Durant. Pippen, pass to Chamberlain. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by O'Neal. Bryant, no good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup.
Well, the mindset from Kawhi Leonard right there is just making him a monster. On the inside, goes at the defense, full head on.
James, outside. He buries it from 3. James has got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Chicago has possession. It's a 3-point game. No good that time.
And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Pippen. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Chicago shooting their first foul shots of the night. And he makes the first. Good on both. .144 left in the first quarter. James passes to Bryant. Floats one up. Tipped. Here's Leonard. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Chicago leading. James with the ball. He has 6. Here's Bryant. There's the drive. It's tipped. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Outside Durant. Launches it. Rebound by the Bulls.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. James outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. Chicago shooting their first free throw tonight. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 4. Pass to Pippen. An open look for Durant. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Durant's got 5.
And Durant doesn't need more than a click to get one off.
Now here's Wembanyama. Tightly guarded. Three-pointer. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost...
And so the first quarter is in the books. Chicago ahead, leading by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at the 4 slot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Wembanyama can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Leonard against James. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Antetokounmpo finds James. That three's off the mark.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Leonard passes to Pippen. There's a screen to the paint. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he buries his first look. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
James, that's good.
And you are at the mercy of LeBron James. Once he gets that kind of positioning, nice finish.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
James, outside. Outside Wembanyama. Leonard against James. The 3-ball. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. Durant with another miss. Bulls leading by 7. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Wembanyama's got his second basket on the night.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
Bryant outside. That's tipped. Leonard outside. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
Always a threat from range. You give Kawhi those looks. It's at your own risk.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. Pass to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Chamberlain passes to Durant. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Chicago leading by 6. 41 seconds left in the first half of this one. Bryant, no good. The Bulls on offense. Here's Pippen. Leonard passes to Chamberlain. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
23 seconds left in the first half. Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Durant for 3.
How about the reach from Giannis that time? He does not make any shot easy.
He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we finished off one half of play. It's the Bulls leading by 6. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Chicago, James is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kobe Bryant. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. Here's O'Neal. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
What a way to get your first points of the half. Strong play on the offensive boards.
Bryant, a screen on Leonard. James finds Bryant. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Lets it fly. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Bulls trail by 4. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The floater. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Bryant, the pass to James. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And so here is Chicago. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Leonard inside, covered by Bryant.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And Leonard drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
James outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
No good on the second free throw. Chicago trailing here. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Durant for 3. From deep, Durant.
From way, way downtown, Durant truly knows no limits.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Back to Antetokounmpo. James outside. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's James. He's got 11. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Pippen. Pass to O'Neal. Fades and shoots. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
I know he was wide open, but that fadeaway was cash.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Steps back to win the cold spell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Being honest, that time just making the most of that play, getting the foul, still getting the shot off.
2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so Durant will bring it up for the Bulls. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Leonard. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Wembanyama, pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. Wemby! Too tall, too talented.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Pippen, pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. No luck on that one. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Bulls trail by 3. James outside over Leonard. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Durant, pass to Pippen. The 3. Chicago with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Bryant outside. Chicago with a rebound. O'Neal's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. Outside Durant. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And so here is Chicago. James outside. Wembanyama, screen on Leonard. Shoots a fadeaway. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Durant. The Bulls with another miss.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Chicago ahead. They lead by 3. And we're coming right.
Come on, fans.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Bulls trail by 3. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Pippen in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And another great performance here from LeBron on the offensive end. Man, that is the norm.
Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely. Here's Bryant. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Leonard's shot's good.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
The Bulls trail by 4. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. James, a good look. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Chamberlain passes to Pippen. Leonard up top. Checked by James. And the shot goes in. Leonard's got 10 points here in the second half.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
Antetokounmpo finds James. Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Wembanyama. Rebound by the Bulls.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Leonard. Uncovered. That shot off the mark.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Bryant. And it's off from 3-point range.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. Leonard for 3. Drains the triple. Leonard's got 8 here in this quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Here's Pippen. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Bryant. Antetokounmpo inside. Durant's there. Antetokounmpo inside, guarded by Durant.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he's unable to get the second one.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Leonard just muscles his way in.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team, and they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They looked fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Money!
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Durant looking around. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, an aggressive Antetokounmpo is a good thing for this team. Taking it in with force to the racks and getting the foul.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Outside Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And so here is Chicago. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Outside Wembanyama. Back to James. There's the 3. He's off on that one. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew,